Hello there, and I'm back today once again with another video, but this time it's on Gorilla Tag. And if you've heard anything about GPUs or CPUs where they test GPUs limits or CPUs limits, you've probably heard about something called overclocking. And if you don't know what it is, I'm gonna explain it to you. But if you already know what overclocking is, you can skip to this time frame right here if you don't want me to explain it to you. So overclocking basically means that normally your GPU, graphics card, whatever you wanna call it, only works as much as it's needed. So a GPU won't work for its max if it's not really required. But overclocking basically makes your GPU work as hard as it can, even though it doesn't really need to work that hard. Today I'm gonna be trying that while doing shaders, doing other stuff that will lag my game. Yeah, just stay tuned if you want to see everything that happens. Okay, so now I'm in Gorilla Tag. You can see I'm on name runner. Let's go into my code. Okay, so now we're in Forest on my private code. Casual, whatever, it's not really important. But if I go into my PC real quick and I pull out this, and I pull out this. You can see on my screen right now there's something here called MSI Afterburner. Here you can see some of my stuff, like how hard my stuff is working, how hot it is. And here I can overclock how hard my PC works. And memory basically checks out how fast the game thinks. And core is overall how hard the GPU works. And so first, before we do any overclocking, I'm gonna turn on some shaders. So if I press home on my keyboard, yep, you can see a little menu over here. Ignore these errors, they aren't really important. But I have gathered in between all of these mods and gotten around 5 different mods that we can try to use. So first we'll go from the easiest one, which is blue. Okay, so it's really bright right now. I'm gonna turn it down. This looks alright. As you can see in my top corner, I'm still on stable 72 FPS. So let's turn on MXAO. Now, if you look at my little wrist over here, you can see there's no shadows, but if I turn extra shadows over everywhere, so it's just small detail. I still seem to be on stable 72, so let's equip SSR. As you can see, everything is really shiny now, like it's raining, which it actually is in game, so I guess it makes sense. I'm still somehow on 72 FPS stable, so I'll turn on one last shader. This will make everything blur in the background. Now I'm starting to drop a small bit. Doesn't seem to be too bad, so I'll activate the last one. This just looks insane, bro. The menu's now in the way, but you can see in the top left corner the graphics right there. Right there. If I close this menu, whoa! Now only you guys can see this. I cannot see this in game, or else everybody's PC will lag. Not even NASA PCs probably could handle this. If it was shown in VR. It's hard to explain, but it needs to like double everything used and it lags a lot. But as you can see right now, this actually looks kind of sick. And I'm not lagging somehow. So how about we go into about first, let's go to skate park. It's a pretty big map, so I'll see if it actually lags. Okay, I didn't get any lag spikes while loading in the map, so let's go down. I just can't understand how crazy this looks. Now you may think, oh, that's really bright. Well, it is going to be a bit bright. Whoa, this just looks insane. And if you're wondering, yes, I said I cannot see it in VR, but I'm watching on my PC right now, so I can actually see. Whoa, this looks insane. Wow, imagine if everybody could have this and they could actually see it in game. That would be crazy. Now, this map doesn't really seem to be so laggy, so let's go into another big map. I just can't get over how crazy this looks, actually. All the reflections, all the glow. Wait, I think I forgot one. If I go back into this menu, here, okay, we already have it on, never mind. This basically, you can, if you see my arm is pretty green. If I turn it on, it becomes much more vibrant. And every color just becomes much more vibrant. So, how about city? That should have a lot of stuff. Actually, before we're in the city, let's go to canyons. This looks so orange and red already. What? How is Gorilla Tag still alive? Wow, this just looks so crazy. Okay, let's go to city now and check how much your PC can actually. I'm starting to see a little bit frame drops, maybe like 60, 65 FPS, but that's still not below 60. And we're gonna try to go below 60 before we try to overclock. How is my PC still alive? Oh my god, this is so bright. This is so bright. You should probably put a warning before the start of the video because how like bright and how many colors there are. Sadly, I lost VIM. I cannot go in here, so I can't check. What are those sounds? I swear I hear something.
Intruder
Oh my
alert.
god.
Intruder alert.
That's such a jump scare, bro. I'm starting to drop a few extra frames. So, what about space map actually? Whoa, how am I over here? Why is the sound echoing? Are you guys hearing that? How does this look? Oh, my PC. My PC is so laggy. Wait guys, look at my predictions. Ooh. Okay, let's overclock it. If I go to my MSI, okay wait, let me go to my PC. And as you can see, right here, it has already went up by a few degrees. See, it just went up a degree as we're speaking. Let's higher it a bit. About 150. And 100 on here. It actually isn't working. I just dropped my controller, don't worry about that. We'll overclock it by about 500 megahertz.